Are you a golden retriever or a black cat in your relationship? Sure, it's a fun viral metaphor, but what if I told you it's actually a shallow cover for deeper truths about dom-sub dynamics? Stick around because today we're diving into the DS psychology behind these archetypes and why your love life might be way more complex than a quirky internet trend. The golden retriever and black cat theory has taken the internet by storm as a fun and relatable way to describe relationship dynamics. At its core, the idea is simple. Golden retrievers are loyal, affectionate, and eager to please, while black cats are independent, reserved, and mysterious. While these playful archetypes offer an accessible way to think about relationships, they oversimplify the complexities of human personalities. In the world of DS dynamics, the golden retriever and the black cat metaphor become more than just a cute comparison. It mirrors the roles often seen in BDSM. The golden retriever representing the loyal, eager to please submissive, while the black cat reflects the independent, emotionally selective dominant. But these archetypes aren't just lighthearted. Underneath lies a deeper connection to attachment styles, emotional needs, and personal histories that shape how individuals engage in intimate relationships. The golden retriever and black cat framework tap into essential traits observed in dominant and submissive roles, shedding light on the emotional drivers behind each person's behavior in a power exchange. There's much more beneath the surface than simple animal analogies here. These roles are shaped by deeply ingrained attachment styles that influence the way people form and navigate connections in DS relationships, but we'll get more into that in part 3 of this series. The golden retriever archetype often represents the submissive partner in a DS relationship, and much like the loyal and affectionate dog, the submissive is eager to please, emotionally open, and seeks validation from their dominant. This archetype thrives on structure, guidance, and the stability that comes from clear expectations and rules. And I've actually done a deep dive into submissive training through the lens of dog training, so be sure to check out my dominance and dog training series to jump into all of that juicy content. And if you want to take your DS relationship to the next level, don't miss my companion submissive training bundle. It includes 8 essential guides curated to help you cultivate a deeply satisfying BDSM relationship. Inside, you'll discover how to craft airtight contracts, seamlessly implement rewards and punishments, master behavior modification techniques, and address emotional triggers with confidence. Unlock your submissive's potential today using proven strategies for growth. This guide is your comprehensive roadmap to deepen trust, ignite passion, and create a truly fulfilling DS experience. Join patreon.com/LXerotica now for instant access, elevate your BDSM lifestyle, and embark on your ultimate training journey. And get 25% off every tier now through January 31st. But when it comes to the golden retriever archetype, there are a number of stereotypical submissive traits that fall into this category. Eagerness to please. Submissives in this archetype are constantly looking for ways to satisfy their dominant's needs, desires, and expectations. Whether it's completing tasks, offering emotional support, or serving sexually, the goal is always to make their partner happy. Obedience. Much like a well-trained dog, submissives tend to follow their dominant's instructions and rules without question. Well-trained ones, at least. They crave approval and validation, finding fulfillment in being a reliable and dependable partner. Vulnerability. Golden retriever type submissives are often emotionally open, exposing parts of themselves, whether physical or emotional, to their dominant in search of care and guidance. This vulnerability strengthens the trust and emotional connection in the dynamic. Empathy. These submissives are sensitive to their dominant's mood, needs, and emotions. They instinctively tune into their partner's feelings, striving to meet their needs before their own. Dependability. Golden Retriever submissives are reliable, often taking pride in carrying out tasks or adhering to rules and commitments with dedication and loyalty. Seeking validation. This archetype craves recognition from their dominant. The submissive sense of self-worth often revolves around the approval and praise they receive, which brings a sense of fulfillment. A submissive in this archetype might express their eagerness to please by doing little things to make their dominant happy, preparing a meal, organizing their space, or completing a task. They may express vulnerability by sharing their emotions and seeking reassurance from their dominant to feel validated and emotionally secure. In contrast, the black cat archetype fits the dominant role in a DS relationship quite well. They are often perceived as emotionally distant, elusive, and in control, yet capable of great emotional depth when they choose to share it. Dominants are typically seen as the ones who take charge, set boundaries, and guide their submissive, much like the independent yet powerful black cat. And just as the golden retriever, there are a number of stereotypical dominant traits that fall into this category. Assertiveness. Dominants are confident in taking charge and articulating their desires. They are clear in their leadership role, much like how a black cat asserts its independence. Confidence. Just as the black cat carries an aura of confidence in its sleek movements, dominants in DS relationship often exhibit unwavering self-assurance in their decisions and leadership. Decisiveness. Dominants often make decisions for the well-being of the relationship, much like how the black cat takes calculated, intentional actions. Commanding presence. The black cat has a strong presence, which is mirrored in how dominants command space and attention, often leading by example. Discipline. Dominants are often strict and maintain high standards for themselves and their submissives, ensuring consistency and structure within the relationship. Emotionally steady. The black cat's cool, distant demeanor reflects the emotional steadiness often associated with dominants who maintain control over their emotions and behavior. Mentor or teacher. Much like a black cat who watches and carefully considers its environment before acting, dominants guide their submissives with wisdom, offering instruction and boundaries. Protective. While the black cat may appear independent, it can also be fiercely protective of those it cares about. They may set clear rules and structure for their submissive, leading with authority and guiding the relationship with confidence. They provide both protection and structure, though they may keep their emotional boundaries tight, offering affection only on their terms. But here's the thing. These stereotypes are just broad generalizations about personality traits, not rigid definitions of DS roles in power exchange dynamics. Every person expresses their dominant, submissive, or switch tendencies in countless ways, even outside the bedroom. It could show up in something as simple as the friend who always takes charge and plans group activities, or the one who's happy to just go with the flow and let others lead. DS is everywhere, in every aspect of life. And that's what makes my approach to DS so unique, since these dynamics naturally exist within every individual and in any relationship structure. We can take those surface level trends and uncover the deeper layers of connection, intimacy, and eroticism beneath them. So be sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on, because next week I'm revealing what these viral memes reveal about your DS relationship and dom-sub roles.